Child, this island of love, it could be so messy.
How we get up, just call back, right back. We can spend, then get it right back, man. She just gotta want it all of that, so that's why I bought.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I wanted to go live for a little piece. Child, I was gonna go live on yesterday just to talk about the season. And then I had changed my mind or whatever the case is, honey. But we are here on today. Make sure you guys are coming into this video. You liking up the video, honey. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Okay. Quite a few of you guys did subscribe on last night. I'm not sure how far we are from 107, right? 107,000 subscribers. I'm not sure, but keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. And also, what else I was gonna say? Oh, sharing is caring. Okay. Y'all already know how that goes. Sharing is indeed caring. But y'all, it's been messy. I'm down here, hold on, I've been down here on the social media, right? And I just been minding my business. Well, I've been minding Love Island business. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Because last night's episode had America gagged, okay? It had America gagged, it had the Islanders gagged, and we're gonna chat about that in just a second too. So don't let me forget, y'all, okay? But that is my plan to talk about that. But right now, we gotta talk about season 7 just a little piece. And it's not funny because I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. What the hell is going on? So I'm over there, looking at tweets and stuff or whatever. Next thing you know, I see Andreina fucked Ace. I said, girl, what now? Why is y'all out here putting people like, girl, what's going on? I feel like so many thoughts went through my head, like, not that Andreina, girl. What Ace is you talking about? Not that Ace over there, not this Ace, and not that Andreina. Like, what you talking? Like, is y'all okay? Like, y'all just be saying any damn thing on this app. No, 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 no. I scroll some more. I see some more people saying it. They said, now what? So everybody is shook. I said, girl, let me go over here to Threads. Baby, first thing I saw on Threads was, y'all heard Andreina Ace. I said, how did we get here, though? I still don't even know how the hell we got here. And I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know what them folks over there doing. All I remember seeing was Chelley doing an interview. And I can't remember who she did the interview with, but it was like one of those like rapid fire type question interviews that asked her like it was like short. I don't even think it was 10 minutes long. It was like a quick interview. And in that, they asked her, who does she continue to, talk to, right? And she named a few people like Clark. Like Clark was one of her good friends. She said Andreina, she's still tight with Andreina. And I think it was one more person. I really hate that her and Olandria are not as close as they once were when they were in the villa. There's a lot going on. And I think Ace may have had something to do with that too. You know what I'm saying? Not so much as messing with Olandria. Like she don't like Olandria don't operate like that. Okay, it's giving every bit of poise, right? But I think it was from like things that he said in the interview, right? And I think that the fact that Chelley may not have checked him or whatever, and it could be other deep rooted issues that were between the ladies. And I hate that they aren't as close as they once were. But either way, Chelley was talking about who all she was close with. Olandria wasn't one, but Clark was one. I remember her saying Andreina. Girl, I get on over here on the social media, and the people is saying, is they cool? Because you was messing with that girl man. Now, if this is true, I don't know if it was at the same time that Ace and Chelley were dating or what, but the best friend seemed to have come out on social media and she had confirmed, she was kind of putting it out there. So let me see if I have that here. Okay, this was like one of the first posts. Okay, one of the first few posts that ended up, popping up. Let me share that real quick. And hopefully I got the right screen up for y'all here. Okay. So she's replying. There was a person that was replying to Nate, and we'll go back to Nate's page, okay, over on Twitter. But the person says, I don't think Andreina would even stoop down to the level of effing that Labubu. Girl. Effing that Labubu. So I wonder where these rumors are coming from. So Owana, and I hope I'm saying her name correctly, this is who they are saying is Chelley's best friend. She came out and said, but her gigantic ass did bend down that low. Play with somebody else, Bookie. Then says, honestly, I'm tired of everyone always speaking on SHI about my best friend when y'all don't know SHI. End of the day, BITs be snakes. And Chelley, one of the realest to come out of that villa. Be clear. So this is what the best friend is saying. Now, also, let me see. I was on, is it this one? Okay, no. I kind of want to go back. Give me 1 second. Because I wanted to go back to that friend's page because she put something on her page as she was responding to one of the comments. And okay, here we go. The person, they have their post limited, but we'll get that up on the screen. Right? So the person has their post limited, but she says, no, y'all weird. And so are the 2 people she unfollowed. Go ask them why, BIT. And I do know that Andreina was one of those people that she unfollowed. Child, this is crazy. So this is where Nate puts the post up, right? Yesterday. He says, the streets allegedly saying that girl found out her ex was messing with a season 7 bombshell behind her back. OMG. So everybody started to do some research, starting to look around. Best friend kind of dropped some information, right? So then this is where he kind of reposted. He says, and so it begins. Her homegirl came online and deleted this. Not they confirmed it in hours. So he made that post at 5, a little bit like 5:30 or so. And then by a few hours later, the best friend came. And this is what she said, right? What I already confirmed with y'all when she said, but her gigantic ass did bend down that low. Play with somebody else, Spooky. So then he added her and said, you gonna tell us who the BITs are and what happened? We want to know. This is just so messy. So then a phone call was made, and I want us to get into that phone call. So y'all, let's just check this out real quick. And then this phone call had me so tickled because he kept saying that, these people were his clients. And y'all know that's like a little theme that the people say, like, oh, that's my client, that's my client. Basically, I'm team this person. This is who I'm rooting for. But y'all just listen to it for the people that have not gotten a chance to check it out.
I work for PR. I really want to get this thing cleared up right now because there's a lot of going on Twitter right now. I don't know if you've seen, but it's really horrible. Who is this? Hi, my name is Nathaniel PR. I work with Recollections LLC. I work for some Islanders. Okay, great. So there's some stuff going online right now, and I don't like what's being seen right now with one of my clients. We want to try to figure this out as soon as possible. Are you free right now to talk or? Okay. I want to say, are you okay? Because I know things get hectic and crazy, and it's a lot. I've seen some people commenting, and it's like it's trending right now on Twitter because there's a bunch of rumors saying that, about something an affair with the Love Islander named Ace, and then also there's this person that's supposed to be connected to Chelley, that's her best friend, and she's confirming that you did something with Ace. I don't know. Client. Who's my client. So I personally work for I work for multiple people. Do you want to know the list of people or? But do you work for someone who's related to this? Yes, I do.
Why is your
Okay,
name
who is
play
that
with you?
person? Do you know Charles? No. No. Okay, so just know Charge is connected to Tart and Sweet and Sherry. It's a poppy brand, and
Sweet
we
and
have
Sari.
something coming up with some of the Islanders that's in this drama. And we're trying to just clear things up so when we do roll it out, it doesn't like nothing bad happens. Okay. But who is I mean, there are 3 people in me telling A, so who? Yeah. So I was gonna ask you, are you familiar with the best friend just said on her Twitter account? Like, just know there's someone that's claiming to be Shelly's best friend and they're mutual, and they had made this tweet. I'm gonna read the tweet to you real quick on what they said.
Now, I do believe, okay, so this is where it seems like he may have gotten her phone number because this is from, it looks like he was on Twitter Spaces, right? From some of the clips. This is the one that I found that had like the full thing. The other ones were just clips where I would hear Andreina talking, but it would come from his profile. So it seems like he got her number, and I'm like, how the hell did you get her phone number? Or did you call her through social media or something? And she is so confused, but she's gonna be telling it all. Let's
They had said, just know they had said, but her gigantic ass did bend down that low. Play with somebody else, Bookie. And just know they were replying to someone's tweet saying how you slept with Ace.
Yes, yes, I did see that.
Okay.
But, are you with Ace or Chelley?
So I'm more working with a future thing with Shelly in the future if possible. That's what we're doing right now.
Um,
Have you spoken to Shelly?
well, she did send me a test, but I basically replied saying that we didn't do that. Um, and then I don't understand why her best friend would say we did that because we didn't. So that was basically it. And then today I see all these people saying stuff, and honestly, like, I mean, I don't know what to say because we just simply didn't do any of that.
Right. That's why I'm a bit confused because I don't know if you've seen, but there was a clip that she had in an interview talking about how you were one of her close friends, and we were a little bit confused because she had left out some of the islanders that we thought she was very close with, and she had said your name. She said you, Sierra, Amaya, and she left out someone very important, but that's a different conversation, and that's what we're just a bit confused by. Like we're just trying to figure this out.
How do you get my number?
I
right.
got your number due to close contact. I don't know if but we work in the same coalition. They told me like if it is possible to reach out. Right now, we believe Shelly's really heated right now. I'm thinking she's going to make a response on Twitter, but we just want to make sure things are cleared up because I think she wants to clear it up as well.
Okay. Well, I haven't talked to her. Like I said, she sent me a message, and I feel like from what she heard, she got the wrong idea of what actually happened. And I explained to her what happened, and she didn't reply. So at this point, I don't know. I don't want people to think that wrong, like that happened because it
It's
didn't.
crazy. This is crazy.
And I mean, at this point, I don't know what to do because
Right.
I think she still thinks something happened that didn't happen.
Right, right, right. And a lot of people are currently on Twitter. They're posting this one clip, and it's like a really hilarious clip of you when you were saying, "Oh, I'm taking your man," and we love that clip. So we love that clip so much. I just want to brighten the mood up a little bit, but that clip is very funny. But we are taking your word for it, and I really do hate that you're getting sent all this hate, and it's so unwarranted. Have you been in communications with Ace or anything to like? Because we are going to reach out to Ace as well.
Like,
This is insane that he got
Oh
this girl on his
wow, that's
phone.
crazy. By any chance, do you know anyone that has came to Shelly or told Shelly about this or spread this rumor?
I'm not sure. I think she said someone DM her that they saw us together in public, which I would assume we bumped into each other twice in the last couple of months. And that was at events that we went with different people and we saw each other there. So we talked there, but that was pretty much it. And that's just what I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's crazy because usually the fans like the thing is like if it was something crazy or something like that did actually happen, I'm pretty sure it would have hit social media. Like, because I know TMZ and all these big, big brands and bloggers, they catch up with everything. So that's why I'm saying like that can't be true because we would have caught that on the radar.
Yes, for sure. And like I explained to her, basically we did have a conversation. We met up at a restaurant, and I think the restaurant heard that we were there. So I don't know what she assumed, but
Oh, so she checked in with the restaurant to figure out something?
Baby, the
I'm
way
not
he
sure.
making this
But
up as he go is crazy.
basically, I feel like she got information that we went to a restaurant and then that we saw each other twice in public, but it wasn't like that. Like that conversation that day was a lot of like catching up.
Right.
Yeah. Basically, after that, we never like met up again. Like we just bumped into each other. So for me to see this now, I'm like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah,
I
that's so confusing because like I said, like she said you're her closest friend. So I'm thinking like a closest friend would give you a call or something like what? That's crazy. I hate this so much, and I deeply apologize for this, and like I hope we can get this cleared up really soon. I'm so sorry this is happening to you.
mean, it's fine. I feel like being from Love Island, most of the islanders have been through situations like this. And it's like we don't even know what to do because a lot of the times it's not true or people have like the truth. And then it's like what can you do to actually say that it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, great. Now it's my turn.
Oh wow, that's just it's just insane. Like, because what I've been seeing this as well. Like, I've been seeing so many things where I've been seeing so many things of like a lot of people we've seen on the island be really close friends, and then I guess when you guys left the villa and you guys are exploring and doing good brand deals and all that good stuff, we don't really see you guys together anymore. Like, it's like I had thought that I thought that Chelley was really really close friends with Alandria, but we don't really see that anymore.
I think kind of the same thing with me. I think we were really close after the villa, and then we just kind of like grew apart. So I mean, I don't think we were close after the villa. Maybe like a month or two after.
Wow. So then I'm so confused. So why did she make it seem like you guys were just so close? Like,
Bitch, I'm on the
wow.
blow. This
I
guy.
mean, I don't think we were. I think obviously like we knew each other from the show, and after the show we were really close. But I mean, we, I feel like I became closer to other people like Clark or Iris or um Maya, other people more than her.
Oh, okay.
Anything disrespectful like sleeping with her ex.
Right. Like, who would like not to curse, but it's like out of all people, like Ace, really? I'm sorry.
I know, which I think the main reason why I accepted meeting up with him was because in the villa, if you look back to my journey, like I didn't explore nobody because they were in couples. So I never even had a conversation with a lot of people. I never really had a conversation with Ace or Nick or other people that I never wanted to explore before I got there. So to me, the conversation that we had was basically like we never had a conversation. So it was more like catching up, like what happened with the producers, like things like that. It was mostly about the show because we never had a full conversation. Um,
So when was
we
the meetup is my question. When was the meetup? Because if you met up with him in 2026, what happened in 2025 don't really matter. As far as you not exploring in the villa, that would not be a justified answer, in my opinion, to link up with him on more than one occasion because you didn't get to communicate with other people when you were in the villa because you were stuck on Jeremiah. You had the opportunity, you just weren't feeling them like that. So is that why Ace was really mad at Jeremiah because he wanted Andreina the whole time? Like what? But you were saying that you was really feeling Chelley. Like I'm confusion. So when did the meetup really happen? Was the meetup last year? Confusion.
never were intimate with each other.
Right. Right. I feel you so on that because like a lot of people forget this show is being filmed 24 fucking hours and we only get to see an hour of clips and it's like cut up conversations.
So I mean, pretty much that. So I mean, no, honestly now,
So I was gonna ask you, do you want to make a response or statement?
Sound like she did. Said I ain't do it.
um, I mean, we don't know what to do because one, obviously I've talked to other girls like Clark and Iris because they, they've been through similar situations. I know with Clark, a lot of people were saying a lot of things about Taylor. Um, like people were saying that he was gay. People were saying that he was abusive. So many things, and she never made a response. He never made a response, and eventually it just went away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I heard about things like that. There was this we worked on this thing with PR because there was this time where Ace and Taylor was going to clubs and allegedly messing with a couple of girls in the club and we were trying to clear it up, but I think she wanted to go the route of just staying quiet.
Really dying.
Okay. Okay.
The situation is just very close to me. She's very close to Ace, and she's close to Sally. She knows exactly.
Somebody asked, who is this? This is Andreina. For the people just coming in, having a conversation with a random person she does not know, who told her that Chelley was his client. He has a few clients, future clients at that. And information was kind of put out there that Andreina and Ace were messing around. The best friend kind of dry confirmed that something was going on. Somehow he got Andreina's number. She don't even know how he got it. Called her, put her on Twitter Spaces so that everybody could hear what she, what all went down, whether it's true, whether it's not true.
What happened? And she was actually the one kind of setting up a call. So basically, what happened was one day she called me with another number, which I assume was one of her close friends from back home. Because
Girl, you stay answering calls from a number that you don't know. What's going on?
and she was actually the one kind of setting up a call. So
Who said that? Did she say Clark? What she said, Clark? What she said?
Hello. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it was a really big thing. Like they even had photos and videos, and we were trying to ask like, what's the best way? How can we, make sure everyone gets what everyone got out of it? And I think she decided to stay quiet about that and to protect her peace.
yes, that's what she was telling me because she's very close to everybody in the situation. She's very close to me. She's very close to Ace, and she's very close to Chelley. She knows exactly what happened. Um, and she was actually the one kind of setting up a call. So basically, what happened was one day she called me with another number, which I assume was one of her close friends from back home because we met them before. And then it was Ace, and I was like, oh, that's weird. So then she was like, okay, I'll let you guys talk and catch up. And then we catch up, and then that's when he asked me to meet in person.
Oh, Clark set the call up.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, so he is close to all of
Give me 1 second. Because girl, what the hell going on? Like, that is crazy. Did Chelley give you the go ahead or something? Like, why would you do that? Did Taylor apply pressure to you for you to do that? Let me see. I'm trying to find this part where, okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Here she,
But I would have to say Clark, Sierra, Andreina, like those are my girls. I love them bad. So love them. Shout out to them. What was your
you love them bad. When the hell was this recorded? Did y'all record this last year and y'all just now got around to editing it and getting it out for the people? Because I'm confused. She's shouting people out. These are her girls or whatnot. And the whole time, that's crazy. Somebody saying the other friend up with your ex because the ex was interested in talking. Keep going, honey. It's crazy.
happened. And that's what I've been talking. I'm like, you know exactly what happened, and that I never did anything with him. And I mean, I don't know what to do because everybody's saying I did something that I didn't do. And she was telling me that when all those things happened with Taylor, she decided to just be quiet, and eventually it died down. I know Iris and EJ just went through a lot of hate because of being on the villa.
Yeah, it was a lot.
That was pretty bad. And she told me, honestly, because people are accusing me of having sex with him, because I don't mind telling people that we met up and we had a conversation. And after that, we bumped into each other, but we never met up again one on one. I don't have any problem. But people are saying that I slept with him, and that's my issue. So I was telling Iris, I don't know what to do. Stay quiet and let it die down, or replied to one of the comments saying, no, that's not true. But then if I reply that, I feel like that can start more drama, or people are going to talk more about it because they're going to say, I'm going to reply. But then why Chelley's best friend said that? But
This is so bad because she didn't know what to do. She didn't know if she say something, whether it's going to make people talk about it more. And here she is being recorded on a phone call that she likely don't know that she's being recorded on, and it's blasted for everybody. Yeah, I hope that man is in Georgia. I hope he in one of them one party states, because there are a few states that still allow recorded phone calls as long as you're one of the people participating in the phone calls. I don't know, girl. Ooh,
That's when
ooh.
I was like, maybe I should say something because she talked like she knew, like she is lying on my name.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like that's so crazy. Like, so I wanted to go back real quick. Like okay, so with Clark sent a call up, like, do you know if like Ace told her to set the call up or something? Like does Ace like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, does Ace have a crush on you or something?
So basically, obviously Taylor and Clark are very close to Ace. And they said that because that wasn't the first time that um Clark was like, oh, let me I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you when she was with Ace and Taylor. So I was
Pause. Okay, somebody's asking to fill them in. All right, because a lot of y'all are new to Love Island USA. This is regarding season 7 cast members. Who you see on the screen is Andreina and Chelley. All right, Andreina uh is being accused of messing with Chelley's ex boyfriend, Ace. Andreina is on this call denying that any of that happened, but they did link up twice. But then she kind of confused me because she linked up with him, but is she also saying that she didn't link up with him by herself? You know what I'm saying? So make what you want of that. But she is denying it. She's denying the sex part. She's not denying that they've linked up and they've talked or whatever. But people are putting sex in it, and she's like, I've never crossed those lines with him. So let's keep going.
was like, oh, like, I want to say hi. And I was like, well, obviously Taylor doesn't want to say hi to me. So I just found it weird. And I never replied to that call. That was maybe 2 months before. Then that day, again, I didn't even know it was him on the call. So when that happened, and I thought it was Ace, I was like, oh, so it makes sense that this is not the first time that she's tried to call me when she's with him. So at that point, I think it was her or Taylor that told me, well, he's been wanting to talk to you for months. Just like everything that happened, like producers doing stuff and all of that. So that was the reason why I was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, we can talk.
Oh. Damn, so that's so crazy. That's so crazy. It's like, damn, it's like he couldn't be man enough to just to text you. He had to ask Clark and like what?
That's how it happened.
Oh wow,
That is crazy.
you really that bitch. Like
Not you went from a
you I
professional
mean,
phone
hey.
call to calling her that bitch. That's crazy.
I mean, I don't feel like that. Now I wish I never even responded to that call.
I feel you. If I feel like I feel like personally, if I knew this is what it came with, child, no shade. Y'all can like girl, y'all can have all that little boo boo shit. No shade. That's how I would have felt personally. I would have felt that way. Mm-mm.
But I do want to ask, so what's the purpose of the call?
Oh, the purpose was called just to get all the tea.
And then what will you do with the tea?
Oh, nothing, girl. Just talk to my girls about it, girl. That's all. But yeah, have a nice night. Thank you. No shade, Shelly. Cut the grass, Shelly. No shade. Clark set up Ace with Andreina. No shade. Them bitches talking behind your back. No shade, Shelly. They. Oh shit! This better than TMZ. Well, y'all have a great night, ladies. I broke the news. No shade. Losers, leave my bitches alone. We got the motherfucking tea.
I'm on the floor, sir. The way it didn't take much, it didn't take much. It didn't take shit. Come on, Serena. It didn't take much. It didn't take shit for him to get this girl on this call and for her to pour everything out. And it's crazy because it seemed like she needed somebody to talk to for some reason. It's like she needed somebody to talk to the way she just had to get it all out. Like, this is what's happened. Okay. Now, what was the purpose of this call? Bitch, you done spill all the tea and you gonna ask what's the purpose of the call? And then he gonna say, oh, just to get the tea. Tickle. I am on the floor because what? He started the call off talk about these my clients and we have future business together. What? What? That's crazy. And the way he got more and more unprofessional as the call went, I'm on the floor. I am on the floor. Girl, that's crazy. I will say, Andreina, it don't look good. I'm not gonna hold you. It doesn't look like whether you cross the line of smashing him or not, it don't look good. Because even if y'all probably haven't, I guess, talked for months, and y'all let me know, because some of y'all may feel like, well, if I ain't talked to her for months and she not with her ex anymore, then he free range. Some of y'all may feel that way. But I feel like y'all were likely cordial enough. Like, I just wouldn't feel comfortable with that. Like, next time, like, me and her ain't got no issue. We may hang out every once in a while, but if you find out, because now we're both public figures, if you find out that I've been kicking it with your ex-boyfriend and you trying to hang out, like, I wouldn't feel comfortable telling you, like, yo, girl, I've been dating him. I've been, like, it's just not a good look to me. And then it's Ace. And Ace, I'm not saying Ace is unattractive or anything like that. But I just didn't really like how he was rocking in the villa. For real, for real. And the moment shit don't go his way, he'll go and sit on the platform and he'll dish your ass. It's not, he didn't do that to Chelley that I have seen. You know what I'm saying? However, proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Not you going from Johnny to this. What's, what? No. No, whole time Chelley looking at you like you a good friend. I just need to know, when the hell was that interview that Chelley did recorded? Because that can't be recent. If she hasn't talked to these people in quite a few months, some I love them bad. I'm thinking that they just got off the phone last week, the way Chelley was talking. But also, it could just mean that Chelley thinks very highly of those ladies. And she said Clark and Andreina. And I know her and Sierra cool. That was the other name I couldn't think of. But girl, that's some messy shit. That's some messy shit. See, this right here is the type of shit we need on Beyond the Villa. Because they need to sort out their issues. What's really going on? And I also wonder, again, did this situation go down before Beyond the Villa was recorded, or was this more recently? You know what I'm saying? Did Chelley just find this out? Like, it's just so, the timeline, I need more information on that timeline. You know, I need more information on that timeline. And if this happened before Beyond the Villa was recorded, which was around what, Christmas time, somewhere up in there, baby, why we ain't get this? But anywho, y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that, honey. The next little piece that I want to get into is last night's episode. Like, yeah, girl, I already know that we talked about it. But y'all, how did I miss the part of Carl talking about how hot Kata was? Oh, Carl. I don't know. The verdict is out on you, Carl. The verdict is out on you. Now, if Anaya and him were to, go on and win, I actually wouldn't even be mad about it. If they ended up winning the show, I wouldn't be mad about it. And whoever get the money, just get the money. It seems like Carl ain't hurting for no coin, so it ain't like you really need that 100K. I mean, hell, I don't really think Anaya need the 100K either. But at the same time, they win it, they win it. You know what I'm saying? I do think that majority of the guys, I mean, really all the guys, well, I can't say all the guys, but obviously Zach think that Kata's attractive. I feel like a lot of, Kata is beautiful. Zach, Bryce, Carl, I'm sure Dylan may think the same damn thing. I mean, she got a face card on her. You know what I'm saying? I have questioned whether or not Carl is really into Anaya, because like his ex came out and said, although he's a great guy, he does have a type and she's blonde-headed. So I don't know. But that's what the ex says. Thank you so much, Desiree, for the super chat. Your reviews have been getting me through this season. I wake up looking forward to them. Thank you for all you do, Jamie. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for showing up, subscribing, interacting. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Absolutely. I want to get into some of the reactions of the people over on TikTok. I want to get into the reaction that everyone had to last night's show. And before I go, I also want to talk about my thoughts on who I think will win and why. But anywho, let's go ahead and get into this real quick. I want to check out some of the things people had to say.
Women of Love Island USA this season are genuinely appalling. Kata, Trinity, Anaya, Melanie, your core four, they're not giving though. They're not giving. And honestly, the reason why is because all of these girls think being picked is actually the prize of the season. And that is like the most disturbing part of Love Island USA this season. It's not just the red pill men. It's the fact that they have a bunch of red pill apologists in the villa.
All right, I got to pause right there, y'all. I'm going to hold y'all, and I'm okay with having a blonde moment. I'm okay with having a IDK moment, right? I hear a lot about red pill this, red pill that, but I fully don't really know what that means. So can y'all hop in the comments and let me know what they mean when they say a man is a red pill man? You know, or blue pill or whatever damn pill it is. Can y'all let me know what they mean? Thank you.
Them. No matter what Zach does to disrespect Kata, which is like in every episode, he cuts her off. He just shuts her down, tells her she's pretty, and she's back in his arms. Oh, you're so perfect for me. Kata
He be
is
dissing
the
the hell out of
definition
her.
of a beg. She's a beg to me. She is fakes like she's like standing up for herself in situations with Zach. She ain't standing for nothing. Like
Somebody said Kevin Samuels fresh and fit. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I didn't really tune into them to really know what the hell they was talking about. Not finna hold you. I just know they used to keep people in an uproar, but I don't know what so definitely give me a little bit more than just the names. What does it mean? Don't drop names. Give me an explanation of what red pill men mean. Okay. What does that mean? How do they interact with women? Like what are their thought processes when it comes to women? Like just like let me know that, or what are their thought processes as it pertains to them as men? Just let me know.
it is
Thank
so
y'all.
embarrassing
'Cause I'm
watching
like,
these
I don't
women
know.
this season. I actually feel physically ill. Like no exaggeration. Melanie and Sincere's relationship is toxic, manipulative. It is bigger than a red flag. I don't think we should be watching this. I think this is dangerous for teenagers that are watching this season of Love Island. Because you're also watching a bunch of birds around them tell Melanie to stick with the man who did all of those things. They watch the video and they're telling her Team Sincere. They're pushing her in his arms and convincing her that being chosen is the prize, girl. What? That is like, I feel physically ill watching the recent episode of Love Island USA. I was so Anaya, to me, despicable. Get out of the villa. I don't care what you guys are talking about. I don't care. Anaya's a princess. Anaya, da-da-da. Princess? Do you see how she's moving with Sincere? Why are you so close with a man that was disrespecting someone you're so close with? Why do you feel like hugs and kisses and so touchy and fun and like loving with him? Trinity doesn't even give good advice. She really doesn't give good advice. She coddles her friends and tells them to always go back to the situation. I've never really seen her tell you guys to stand up. So she is a part of the Bird Coalition, whether you guys like it or not.
Oh, shit. Okay, so y'all are saying they hate women. They uphold the patriarchal system and think that women are and should be. Oh, fuck no. Hell no. Yeah. Now, I will say this. When it pertains to red pill, thank you for that, Velvet, for putting that in the chat, right? So they hate women. They feel like women are beneath them. So then my next question would be a genuine question. Explain to me how KC displayed that women are beneath him. He upholds the patriarchy system. And that, yeah, women should and are beneath him. Just let me know that part too, because I saw people saying that about KC. And I'm not saying he not. I don't damn know. I'm just trying to understand how the two connect, KC and Red Pill. That's all I'm saying. So it's a genuine question. Let's see. Gotcha. I need for someone to actually tell me how. Oh, that's the same question I had. Okay, cool. Let's get back. Oh, real quick, when she was calling everybody birds in the villa, the Bird Coalition or something like that, and I think she may have had a good point as far as how this may be perceived by teenagers, young kids watching this, but also Melanie not really doing herself no damn favors, because honestly, even if her friends told her to not go with Sincere, Melanie's still gonna do what the hell she want to do. Just like they sat up there and told Anaya, bring you somebody back, because you already know KC finna do that. What she did what she wanted to do. That's the short answer. I feel like she, not only did she do what she wanted to do, but she also followed behind what the other ladies were saying. And also she still wanted that damn fairy tale last moment. So in her ideal mind, in her fairy tale mind, he was gonna come flying back in on a damn carpet, ready to swoop her ass up, and it just didn't happen like that. So at the end of the day, she did what she wanted to do. But yeah,
And yes, she's probably the best girl in the villa, but it's slim pickings in there. It's slim pickings in there. And my only gripe with Trinity is that I don't understand you and Bryce. I don't understand. In all of my years of watching so much Love Island, the most confusing, non-chemistry, no connection, disturbing partner on you have a disturbing partner. I've been disturbed by him, how he's moved, how when men yell at you, he doesn't stand up and tell them to stop.
BIT, it wasn't even just the men yelling at her, baby. It's the fact that Tierra called her a little girl. This nigga laughed. Matter of fact, make sure he called I with his boo Zach, and they bust out laughing in your face, and he did not even try to calm you down from getting out your body. And y'all want me to believe that he's all in?
He's always very physical with another man in the villa. I'm not into any of that. I'm not into how you're into that, and you don't find anything odd by that. I don't like it. No. It is so jarring watching Melanie try to have an awakening and try to see, like, should I have some self-respect? Even though all season she's been doing this, like, fake confidence thing and then choosing to stay with someone awful because you like how he makes you feel. You've been crying every day. That's interesting. But it's just so jarring to me. This season is,
I'm not surprised about Tierra and Casey being saved because at the end of the day, every time y'all try to do a hate train on a Black Islander, it always backfires in your face. I hope you understand that. I hope you understand that. Casey has now apologized multiple times. He has taken accountability. He has said he is wrong. He has pulled Anaya, told her he was sorry. They've decided to be cool. Anaya has accepted the apology. That's what a lot of y'all are missing. Anaya has accepted the fucking apology. And it's her apology to accept. So the fans and the other Islanders who continue to make it an issue, you're starting to look like a bunch of bullies and mean girls and haters because it's done and over with. They're off of it. It's been dragged far enough. This man has been demonized and now he has a large fan base that supports him because a lot of us can see the hypocrisy when it comes to these Islanders. Like, literally, it's insane because Kenzie, she's like a sincere, and however, the girls don't really hold her accountable. They white glove her. You got sincere himself, who has really received no lashings from the girls. He's getting more lashings from his boys. Corbin is the voice of reason when it comes to his behavior. The girls just don't give a fuck. You know why?
And maybe that's why I felt how I felt last night. Because I was like, yo, Sincere seemed like he cared more about how Corbin feels than how Melanie ass feels. And maybe it's because the other girls are like still showing support. Oh, no. That's why I say he should have got the same lashes KC got. Okay? Especially if you saying that you're not going to do this shit again and then you keep making her look a fool. You telling her one thing she ain't got nothing to worry about, but you going upstairs sitting with Soul for about 3 hours. What's going on, sir? What's happening? A fool. Thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Gold Pippin. Did I say that right? I think I said it right. Girl, you cracked me up. It ain't take much. It ain't take okay. Thanks for all the early videos. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, y'all. It's crazy. Somebody said Bryce looked good last night. Listen, I don't think Bryce is unattractive. A lot of people say that. I just think Bryce may have had bad hair. I think he has a nice face card on him. And I think he may do good in modeling because when I first started getting into the Islanders profile before the season started, and I went to his page and I was like, okay, he's good. I think Bryce is photogenic in my personal. I do.
Because the only reason why they were mad is because KC didn't pick Anaya. That's the only reason why they're mad. Because if they were really upset, they would have been on his head more, but they're not. So they all look like hypocrites, including Trinity. I know Trinity is very liked, but I have definitely lost a lot of like respect for her because I'm like, you got to let this shit go, bro. Like, it gets to a point where it's like, Anaya's over it. She's with Carl. I think that's a production plant, to be honest with you. I don't see that as a real relationship, especially after tonight when he...
And can I say, let me say this too, since we talking about it, and I hope I piss some people off because I always do. When we talk about, like, I've been seeing a lot of people say, when the hell has there ever been a challenge where you're saved? When have there been a challenge? And I think it could have been one in season 5. with Hannah and Marco. Are they married yet? Did their wedding happen this weekend? I don't know. They're engaged. Anywho, they were the winners of Love Island season 5. But I think they may have had a challenge where either they were saved or could save somebody or something like that. So if we gonna complain about that, which I understand because we definitely wanted Kenzie out the house, then y'all have to also use that same thought when it comes to Carl ass coming back in the villa to save Anaya. Because realistically, nobody else should have came back from Casa. And it should have been you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, we could have just continued to watch. Maybe if Carl would have never came back, Anaya may have went back to KC. Maybe not. I don't know. But, you know, we complain about that as if production didn't just send somebody in to save Anaya ass. High key, that's what they did. Yeah, and I did like when they brought Olandria back too. But that wasn't really like a challenge. I was comparing like the challenge because remember, Kenzie and them just did this challenge. They were crowned king and queen. It actually ended up meaning something in the end. And see, when I think of that too, I also feel like KC and TT weren't going to go home, in my opinion, because I feel like if it wasn't Kenzie and oh boy, Dylan, I think KC and TT did just as good when they got up there. So if they would have won that, they probably would have been saved by the crown. But it looks like they was voted, you know, a part of the top couples, the most compatible. So, yeah.
Made a comment all the girls being very attractive and how Kata is stunning. I'm like, oh, you would have explored if you had a chance. The only reason why you're with Anaya is because you got pushed in that couple. Yeah, that's the same thing that happened with Anaya and KC and a lot of these couples. Anyways, so now this man has a large fan base of people who do not like hypocrisy, that don't like the public lynching of a black man, and that are going to support him. And that's why he's now safe.
And it's hella clear that production had favorites, because since when did it matter if you won a challenge that saves you from being eliminated? Since when did winning a challenge save you from being eliminated? Why the hell are you even asking us to vote if you're going to save the person we want off the island?
This has always been my frustration, you know, and I'm sure a lot of y'all are new to watching, but this has always been the case. It's always been the case. We make a vote, we make our decision based on the bottom. Then the Islanders, they vote on whoever the bottom is or whatever. And for once, and maybe it has been, and I just can't recall, for once, child, when we say what we say, then they need to go. Period. America has spoken. You don't get saved. Period. Bye.
Playing with me, and I'm not messing with it. This girl, she's been on the island for too long. She was been supposed to leave Kenzie over Dylan. Their connection over Pramita and Corbin, like, let's be for real. Y'all really trying to tell me that they don't have a stronger connection than Kenzie and Dylan? Are you serious? Melanie didn't lie when she said Kenzie would have still been exploring if y'all didn't bully her or force her to stop exploring. She would have still been exploring. If she didn't realize that everybody was finally catching on to what she was doing, she would have still been exploring. She don't freaking like Dylan. She barely liked Dylan. Truth be told, I don't even like Dylan. I just don't understand how she I just don't understand how she keeps being saved. Like, I don't. Because we tried before, we tried again, and now we're down to the last couple couples, and they're still there. She cannot make it to the final 3, and it's not happening, whether they want to believe it or not. If she makes it to the final 3, yeah, the votes are rigged.
I felt like the shit was rigged last night, just a little piece, because I really believe that Dylan and Kenzie ass were I think they were the least compatible. Especially if we're focusing on, I guess, the timeline of when people got together. And although Tierra and KC, I think they may share the same timeline. However, Kenzie had still been wavering her options between Dylan and Gal. And I think that's what made it look so bad. So I do believe that Kenzie was likely the least compatible, right? And I feel like giving her a dance performing challenge, I feel like they knew she was going to go all out and do the most. And it helped Kenzie in a sense because it's like, damn, she did have a good performance though, right? So it's not as obvious that, you know, production could have had a hand in that. But I do feel like it was a scheme that they set up for Kenzie to come through and win that shit. She been waiting to hit them splits and all of that shit for the longest. And I think Dylan helps her. You know, I think he was a good partner. I think they did a good job. But I do not believe that Kenzie and Dylan got more votes than Kata and Zach or Corbin and Pramita. honestly, truly. And we already knew how that was gonna go. Unfortunately, those two ended up being out the villa, Corbin and Parmita.
Why are people shocked that Casey and TT are safe, as if y'all haven't spent the past week and a half going back and forth with their fans?
Baby,
online?
Trinity was pissed
Like,
the hell
what?
off.
Like, let's be real for a second. Casey has a whole fandom behind him. The thing is people genuinely want Casey and TT to make it to the end. The thing about Kata and Zach is people like Kata, but unfortunately people dislike Zach more than they like Kata. And then also, most people that like Kata like Trinity, and you could only vote for one couple, so they're voting for Trinity and Bryce. Y'all are low-key kind of like splitting up the vote. Versus people that like TT and KC most likely don't like anybody else, so they're all voting for that one couple. But the shock on
Well, now that Corbin and Parmita going, some of those people may roll over to TT and KC.
Islanders' face, y'all, it's about to be real messy tomorrow night. Like, I know Kata and Trinity are about to be like, ain't no way this man got more votes. Like, there's just no way. And I just wonder how KC is gonna process it, because he knows, he's like, hey, yo, like, I was mad disrespectful, but why wasn't I in the bottom?
You know,
in his mind, he's gonna think, so some of America must F with me then. But if you were online, you were not shocked about how that vote went down, because like not a
Girl,
single.
please, I was shocked. I seen people saying who they was voting for, and I was still shocked. Okay. Y'all know on tonight's episode we will see Kata being completely shocked, saying, BIT, how is it not KC? It's because just because y'all hate him in the villa don't mean that America feels the same way on the outside. It may have seemed like that, but then the tide started to turn when y'all piled on a bit more during the movie night. People start being off y'all. Yeah. And I feel like people feel like they may be mean girls and stuff. Oh, I'm gonna do it again and all of this shit, right? Yeah, so that's what's going on with the ladies. It was something else that I wanted to say before I got to who I think may win the season. What was it? Something else about? Oh, I feel like Bryce, Trinity, Kata, and Zach, it's no shocker that they are still in the coupling that they have and they move the way that they move in Casa. After hearing Kata tell Zach in the upcoming episode, and we'll see more, but hearing her say something like, we've been together since day 3, whoop de whoop de whoop, right? And I guess never splitting up at all. Meanwhile, although Sincere and Melanie have been together since day 1, along with Bryce and Trinity, I don't think they really tried to go and explore nobody for real. Unlike how Sincere did. I mean, Bryce attempted to with Kata, but he knew that wasn't going nowhere. Right. But with Melanie and Sincere, since they were together since day 1, they still kind of like split up. America put it with somebody else. So when I hear Kata talk about that with Zach, it makes me feel like they believe that securing the win and being in the top 4 is solely based on longevity and being with the person that you were with from the beginning. And y'all are not beating the allegations that Gabe put out there about how y'all don't want to go home. So everybody is trying to make it to the end. I get that, but I don't see y'all making it. They might, some of the fans may try and gear up and keep them in the top because they have this whole core 4 thing and they want to see those 4 ladies in there. But I don't know, because a lot of people got turned off. A lot of people got turned off from the core 4 the past week. So, I mean, they might be in there. They might not be in there. I do think Kenzie may be the next ones to go, her and Dylan, unless production saves them. I think in the top 4 is definitely going to be Bryce and Trinity. I think it's definitely going to be Anaya and Carl. I think that is going to be Kata and Zach. And no. I'm sorry. I mean, Melanie and Sincere, because I feel like they've been getting votes from the very beginning. And that's just what it is. Toxicity. I think people just find both of them very attractive. So that's part of why they may make it all the way to the bottom or to the top 4. And I think the 4th place may be between Kata and Zach and TT and KC, potentially, who I think may end up winning the show. In my personal, I think it may be Trinity and Bryce. And not for the reasons that y'all think. Y'all may think that they're going to win the show because, they're this cutesy bootsy couple, all of this shit. No, I think it's because they have not had a black and white couple to win. Season 1 was a white couple. Season 2 was Justine and Caleb. That was a black couple. Season 3 was Olivia and Corey. Corey was mixed. Olivia was, I think she was white. But they really were a friendship couple. They tried to force it. They finessed it. I really did not want them to win, but they ended up winning. Season 4 was Ida and Timmy. That was a black couple. Season 5 was Hannah and Marco. And then you had, who else? Season 6 was Cordell and Serena. Season 7 was a Hispanic couple. And I don't feel like they've had a all white person with a all black person. And that is the reason why I think that they are pushing these two, especially with the climate that we're in America. And I also feel like that's probably why they gonna win. It's because of the swirl of it all, in my personal. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You never know. You never know. I mean, we got shocked the hell out last night. So I don't know. It could go. It could go either way. It could go either way. All right. So we'll just have to see how this gonna play out. But that's what I think. It's gonna be another good episode, though. I will say that. Timmy in here? Hey, Timmy, what's going on, honey? Shout out to Timmy Talks, honey. What's going on? Kata and Zach will leave, and that, you think they will? I wouldn't be mad at that. If they got the fuck on, I would love that. You think they gonna hold on to Kenzie? The way I have been wanting her to leave my villa, and I've been wanting her to leave more than I've been wanting Zach ass to get the hell out. I don't want to see. Kenzie has gotten to this place where she just be moping. She mopes around. I want her gone. I'm tired of the baby voice that she has for people to feel sorry for her when she be on her fuck. Like, I want her out. I'm tired of the splits. Okay? I'm tired. Get her out. But if Zach and Kata are gone, I wouldn't be mad. I am concerned that Kata is going to do something else tonight that's probably going to piss America off. Because just from that little small snippet, and I don't know, but just from that small snippet of what they have been showing from the previews, they've been lighting her up. They have been lighting her up from the Twitter to the threads. We going to see, though. She got 30 minutes. Kata is out of here. Listen, she not doing herself no favors with that preview. We gonna see, though. We gonna see. I would not be mad at it. They can go. And then Zach, why is Zach in the bed moping around? He's sad because he's been playing the game as much as he's been playing in Kata's face. And watching this season for me has been so annoying. And I don't know if anybody else has felt this way, but she's always touching him. She's always wanting a kiss and it's like she wants to live in his body. And I cringe a bit because I don't feel like he feel the same way about you. You know, just scoot back just a little bit up off him. I can't wait for you to watch the season and see how you feel. I mean, we're not really girlfriend, boyfriend. Like, we're really not together. Like, are you gonna kill me if I go and I do this and that with this person? Girl, let that man go. Let that man go. She needs to realize that, but it's too late. It is too late. It's too late. Right. He said because he's seeing that money slip away. I believe that too. Because, and I said this before, like a few videos back, where I will never forget how he talked about coming into the villa and wanting to see if he'll be able to outlast his brother. When I heard that, all I thought about was competition. All I thought about was gamer. That's the type of time that Zach is on. And then what's crazy, y'all ain't even closed off. I don't even think we got no damn couples closed off for real. I mean, do we really need to say closed off? I don't think they're going to send no more bombshells in. Maybe it's the last week. But do we really need to say that? But we only got girlfriend, boyfriend out of Trinity and Bryce. But it seems like Zach was trying to finesse Kata into saying they were closed off earlier on. And it seems like when Zach does not get his damn way, he gets petty as hell. He gets real petty. When his homeboy ended up getting kicked out the villa, at some point he was like, oh, y'all not getting no breakfast. And then I think they say they were just joking, but he still turned around and made Kata fix her own damn breakfast. Like, girl, that's a petty man. That's a petty man. So since you would not say that it was closed off, when he told you, I told the girls I was closed off, knowing he was lying because he never said that. He wanted to see what she was gonna do with it. Ever since then, he reminds her, it's not like we girlfriend, boyfriend. It's not like we close off. It's not like, because that's what he wants from her. And she won't necessarily do that. And maybe it's because she wants him to ask her a certain way or something. I'm not sure, but they both full of shit. So if they were to go, I'm fine. And now I do feel like Kato is on that same gameplay, that same type of timing. I think all four of them are. All four of them. Kato, Trinity, Zach, and Bryce, all four of them are on that same type of timing. They just trying to win. Okay. They just trying to win the show. We'll see. Yeah. Hold on. What you say about the Twitter? Hold on. Yes, they do. I wonder if they gonna do that this week. I mean, we are down to the wire. I would love for them to know what we think of them. Like, that would have been that would have been great. I actually feel like it would have been great if they did it last night, but now seeing that Zach and Kate are in the bottom, it would make for a good episode for tonight if they learned if they did the Twitter challenge and learn how we felt about that. It's for real. Can't stand. And then the fact that Zach knows that is him. Zach was like, I think that is me. I think they don't think that I'm good enough for da, 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 da. Yeah, because you probably were wondering how obvious is it to us that your ass playing the game. Cha, a damn mess. But that's all I got, y'all. Let me go and hop up off this thing. I thank y'all for watching. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel, all of that. Like up the video, subscribe, share, hype me up, all the great things. Find me on social media. Follow me over there as well. And I'm going to go. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Bye.